Good morning. My name is Marion Walsh. I'm the Group Director of PR for Anantara Hotels, Resorts and Spas, a Thailand-based hotel company.
You're Thai-based, but you expanding your operations a lot in the UAE at the moment.
Absolutely. We have 12 hotels in total, from Thailand to Bali to the Indian Ocean, and now in the Middle East, in specific Abu Dhabi, where we have 2 resorts.
Can you describe the experience of the resort, in particular your desert island resort? That's a unique destination.
Absolutely. Desert Islands Resort and Spa by Anantara opened in late 2008. It's a small property based on an 87 square kilometre island off the coast of Abu Dhabi, and it offers a very, very unique experience for our guests. On the island, we have between 10 and 15,000 animals, and they're divided into 23 different species. So if you can imagine, you're staying at Desert Islands. In the morning, you could be up and out kayaking in the mangroves. By late morning, you could be doing a safari drive where you're seeing Arabian oryx, which are now extinct in the wild, or giraffes, or Thompson gazelle. By mid-afternoon, you could be doing a off-road biking, and in the late evening, you're doing a hiking in the wadis. So it's a very, very diverse island that offers experiences for all ages and for all interests.
What's the history of the resort? How did it come into being?
Absolutely. Serbanius Island actually is a nature reserve which was founded and created by the late Sheikh Zayed, founder of the United Arab Emirates. He was a keen conservationist and also very enthusiastic about animal conservation. So he developed and enhanced the island to ensure that we were able to, or that he was able to, offer a continued lifestyle or for animals like the Arabian oryx, which are extinct in the wilds. So hence the 23 different species of animals which you now find and which thrive on the island. I'm told that the animal population will jump by approximately 20% in the next couple of weeks due to the breeding season. So as you can imagine, it's just going to be amazing on the island. It's just so much going on that people can just get out there and see Arabian life at its best. And the culture and history of the island, which dates back 7,000 years to even Christianity on the island. There's old sites on the island. So there really is so many beautiful things to see and do.
And where are the islands and how do you get there?
Serbanius Island is actually about 2.5 hours outside of Abu Dhabi city. So guests can either fly there, where there are dedicated seaplanes and regular planes which can land on the island, or they can drive there, and that would take 2.5 hours. The seaplane obviously would take much less. So there's a number of options for getting there. And then if people do drive, it's just a short 10-minute boat ride across to the island and a few minutes on a transfer over to the resort.
Now we're at ITB. You've made a couple of big announcements this week.
Absolutely. We just announced yesterday that Anantara will manage 2 new properties on Serbanius Island. These will be very high-end lodges which offer a luxury experience to our guests. Now, they're both very different. Al Barari, which means savannah, will be located in the middle of the Arabian Park. So you can imagine you're in the middle of all of the wildlife, so it's just going on around you. You have beautiful views out of every window, and you could wake up in the morning and see an Arabian oryx walking past your window. So it's going to be a very, very unique experience where guests can truly take advantage of being in the middle of the Arabian Park. There's 30 chalets in total with private pool villas, so every guest can enjoy the privacy of their chalet and of course the pool villa. Al Yam, the other property which will be 15 minutes drive away, means the sea. And their guests, again, 30 chalets, can truly enjoy one of the most beautiful beaches on the island and everything sea-oriented. So it really is beautiful views, relaxing, and just taking advantage of the location once again.
Now you also have a desert resort fortress as well. That's also in the UAE.
Absolutely.
Can you describe the destination experience of that?
Absolutely. Qasr Al Sarab Desert Resort by Anantara opened just a few months ago in November, and it is truly an amazing experience. If I can kind of set the picture for you. When you leave the airport, it's an hour-and-a-half drive into the desert. As you leave, it's just kind of normal desert with just sand dunes. As you approach the Liwa area, where the founding fathers of the United Arab Emirates came from, it's the most towering, huge, slightly red-coloured dunes. So you're driving along and all of a sudden you see a desert fortress. And this is Qasr Al Sarab Desert Resort. It's in one of the most stunning locations in the world, and we offer a wide variety of experiences again for our guests. Camel riding at sunset, a dawn walk in the desert where they explain the night, everything that's happened during the night when the animals come out. So you see the footprints, you're walking up the towering red dunes. It's an amazing experience for our guests, I can tell you.
And it's in the empty quarter of the UAE.
Yes, the Liwa Desert is in the empty quarter. As I mentioned, it's where the founding father, Sheikh Zayed's family, came from. And it was an opportunity, it was actually the vision of the Sheikh to share the history and culture of the Liwa Desert with other Emiratis and with the international community, where they could really get back to the roots of the Bedouin people from this area and experience their lifestyle, get a closer vision of what that culture and rich culture and history was.
Okay, Marion, well, thanks very much for joining us today on Breaking Travel News.
My pleasure, thank you very much.